Agribusiness is supposed to be a practical subject. We have been teaching agribusiness as though we're teaching mainstream language, history. So the idea is we want to move away from the agribusiness as a discipline and professionalize it. We need our students to go through what we call experiential learning process. We introduce the concepts to the students in class, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Then we give them a practical assignment. They form groups. They go out and experience the actual agribusiness with a view of identifying problems upon which they can now set their research projects. They work on that research project, then they come back to class to present those research projects. And as we discuss and we benefit from panel discussions, we now develop a concept, a project, which the same students can now go and start on graduation. We want not necessarily to produce employees, we want to produce employers.
I feel that because it takes long to have a curriculum changed in universities, some will take 3 to 5 years, I believe that if we cannot bring it as a program immediately, we can have it as a course unit, so that all universities that are teaching agriculture can have agribusiness as a course unit, whereby all these details of considering agribusiness as a business to bring in money, keeping records, keeping data based on empirical data, it can be recorded, and therefore people can appreciate what they are doing, whether a loss or a profit, but all recorded. And if there is any miscalculation, know how to correct these issues based on records.
Curriculum development is very important. Traditionally, we have been so theoretical, we adopt curriculum from elsewhere. Now, curriculum development in agribusiness needs to be participatory. We need to go out and identify the needs, the actual needs of agribusiness in the country, and identify the gaps in those needs, and come back with the participation of the stakeholders, the actual stakeholders, government, private sector. Then we develop this curriculum to suit particularly those needs that we have found out in the field. In other words, we really want to localize, put local content in the curriculum that we may have adopted from elsewhere. So the curriculum development is most important, and then from the curriculum development we can get the objectives, and those objectives will guide us on even methods of teaching it. A lot of research has gone into identifying problems of curriculum. My analysis goes back to 1994 up to today. We've done a lot of research, but still there are areas, there are deficiencies. In 2013, Anafe sponsored a tracer study, actually 2 tracer studies of agribusiness graduates on the continent. And they came up with very interesting scenarios. Find students on graduation, some stay up to 3 years, 4 years before they get jobs. Others really don't just want to soil their hands. All that has an implication on how they were brought up, how they were taught. And Anafe, therefore, has come up with an innovative method of designing, improving the curriculum. As I speak now, I'm helping a consultant to polish the Anafe draft curriculum, and I'm hoping that when it is up and running, it will make a difference. Indeed, some universities like Jomo Kenyatta University are already just waiting for this, particularly the PhD curriculum. So Anafe participatory approach, addressing the real needs, is invested in curriculum development to the hope, we are hoping, to the benefit of this continent.